Hi, my name is Tony Van Veen, CEO of Discmakers. Welcome to the fourth video in my series about YouTube. If you haven't seen the earlier videos, click the link in the description below to get to the first video and start there. In my last video, I discussed what criteria your music must meet in order to be monetizable on YouTube and what prevents your music from being monetized. Today, I will be explaining how to monetize your music because I know way too many artists whose music is on YouTube and who are not trying to monetize it, and they're potentially missing out on revenue. So, okay, your music is on YouTube, you put it there, and others, fans of your music, have put it there too. What do you need to do to monetize it, whether it is on your channel or uploaded by others? Well, for YouTube to be able to pay you for your music being streamed, it needs to know that you are the owner of the music, of the sound recording, and of the composition. The easiest and most reliable way for an emerging artist to register your music and to monetize its use on YouTube is to do it through your digital distributor. Or, slightly more work, use a third-party YouTube administration firm. My recommendation is that since most major distributors offer a service or a partnership that does this, you might as well go this route. Our friends at CD Baby allow you to opt in for free to their YouTube monetization service when you submit your music to them for distribution. This means they will do two things for you. They'll upload your music and they'll register your sound recordings and compositions with YouTube so that they can be entered into YouTube's Content ID system in order to be identified, claimed, and monetized. And they will receive the royalty payments on your behalf when your music is streamed on YouTube, and specifically on YouTube channels that are monetized. Now, after your distributor uploads your content to YouTube, YouTube then fingerprints those assets and those reference files to their content management system, or CMS, for Content ID scanning and monetization. The best way for you to ensure that YouTube can identify your music in as many videos across their platform as possible is to provide complete and accurate metadata, the copyright information about your song. The more complete metadata related to a song, composition, or video that YouTube has, the easier it will be for your content to be identified and claimed, and for YouTube to verify your ownership against any fraudulent actors. So, when you upload your music to your distributor, pay attention to make sure that the copyright info that you provide is correct and accurate. The amount of content floating around out there is staggering, and accurate information can be the difference between impactful earnings or nothing at all. Okay, so let's talk about how your music monetizes on YouTube, starting with your own channel. If you have your own popular YouTube channel as an artist, you can monetize that channel directly. There are, however, some limits to channel monetization. In order to monetize your YouTube channel, you need to meet all of the following requirements. You need to have 1,000 subscribers on your YouTube channel. Your videos must have generated 4,000 watch hours over the last 12 months. You must have a YouTube AdSense account set up, and you must comply with all of YouTube's policies and guidelines. Now, for most independent artists, those 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours may actually be a challenge. And while that may be a bummer, I remember when YouTube put these limits in place, I thought it was a real bummer. But let's put that into perspective. If you have less than 4,000 hours of watch time over the past year for the videos that you've uploaded directly to your channel, you're really not losing out on much money to begin with. I can't really exactly do the math of how much you would lose out on, but trust me on this. Which is why you should not just use your social media and your email marketing campaigns to get people to click and watch your YouTube videos. You need to be actively soliciting your fans to subscribe to your channel so that it can get to those 1,000 subscribers and you can start generating a revenue stream right from your channel. That said, while you're watching this video, please subscribe to the Discmakers YouTube channel. Now, let's talk about monetizing UGC, user-generated content, on other channels. If you can't monetize your own YouTube channel, it doesn't mean you can't make money from YouTube. After all, if your music gets used in user-generated videos on YouTube, also called UGC, and those users' channels are monetizing, then your music will monetize. And for most emerging artists, this is probably the main way that your music makes money on YouTube, on other people's channels that have a lot of subscribers and that are monetizing. So, all said and done, it's easy. Register, deliver your content through your digital distributor, and then opt into their YouTube ad service. If your music gets used in videos that get streams, you'll get paid. I hope you found this helpful. In my next video, I will be discussing what to do when someone else puts a copyright claim on your video. I will see you then.